did people carve the stone? Carefully. Took many, many, many years of slave labor. They built scaffolding but out of wood. Massive, massive, huge amounts. So that's entrance to the castle, where we'll go shortly. Currently in the front, those are houses by the way, people living there. And then entrance to the cathedral. Oh! I'm gonna go inside and have a look. Driveway now to try and go somewhere. So this is heading out of the cathedral and heading towards the castle now. There's visitor information. Do you want to go in there and have a look? Maybe get some brochure or pamphlets for future visits. Yes? No? Laura's like totally, you know, norpies here. Careful, car. Look at this modern carriage in this old. There's steep hill, so that's the one you're meant to climb to get up here. So we're in the grounds of the Lincoln Castle. There's various tours and stuff that you can take. We don't have time today for it. And they've got an open air cinema set up here for movies in the evenings. Tonight will be Grease, tomorrow Star Wars. Laura spotted a coffee shop. It's like a mug and bean. She can see from 20 miles away.
Yeah.
So we're having a braai in the outdoors at Janet's house. Some steak, rump steak on the barbie, using charcoal, no gas, and some chicken. So keeping it authentic.
How do I do this? Oh jeez.
So we're coming into Leeds now. In terms of industry and roads and whatever. It actually looks very similar to Joburg. There's a big football stadium. We saw some big buildings like city centre buildings. There's not much in terms of sightseeing here, and it's more of an industry city.
Could you focus on where I need to be going?
Okay. Just where we stayed lot. We stayed here last night. Yeah. Okay, and we're off. This was Leeds. Like I said, reminded us a bit of Joburg. So didn't really do much sightseeing last night. We sat in the room and we rested. Why did you guys leave the boot open? So now we are making our way back to Milton Keynes. We're going to drive via Nottingham, Birmingham, the town of Rugby, and then back to Milton Keynes.
Okay, I'm recording.
So we are passing the town of Sheffield, which is trees. There was industrial area that you can see before we hit the trees again. We're still on the highway, so we're not turning off yet. But again, very industrial type town, city if you like. Big sort of commercial stuff, industry. I don't think there's much to see here. So, morning. Today is the 20th September. We left Leeds a couple of hours ago. It's now 5 minutes to 11. We stopped in Nottingham. So Nottingham Forest, Sherwood Forest, history all about Robin Hood and all the rest of it. So we're in Nottingham now. We have parked at Woodhall Park, which is got this Woodhall Manor, which is a very, very old house, 500 odd years, or close to 500 years old. We just parked here. It's got a little amusement centre and whatnot here. Give some photos or some video shortly. So the one thing I must say is that here in the country, or in England, everything is done remotely and automatically. So if you go to a public space like this, you've got to pay for parking. So they scan vehicles everywhere with cameras. There's no manual or people actually checking you for doing anything. Everything's done by a camera. Parking you have to do via registration, and it works everything out accordingly. Now I had to download an app to be able to park here for a couple of hours. So yeah, it's just one of those, as I said, verify everything is done automatically and online. If you don't have internet here or data, you're pretty much screwed. So that's Woodhall Manor. And then this is the gardens. There's a little amusement park. People come and spend time with their families. I think you can go on walks, spend time on the lawns, etc., etc. Not the warmest of days, but there's still quite a few people out and about. So here we are walking up to Woodhall Manor, taking the shortcut route through the gardens. There's another building up there. I'm not quite sure what that is yet. We'll see when we get there. So, interesting fact, This house was used in a Batman movie for Wayne Manor in Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. View from the top, looking down over the lawns, and now we're heading to the back of the garden, or the back of the taking a bit of walk around the gardens. Just behind the clearing of these trees here, there's a golf course, and then on this side we've got a little lake. So I think these pathways and stuff extend quite a bit further than what we've got time for at the moment. So we're just taking a quick walk around and then move along to Nottingham Castle. So now we got to Nottingham Castle. There's a couple of little eateries around here. So this is sort of the centre of Nottingham. Just parked in a car park, and we're going to take a bit of a walk around and see what's what. Looks like there's some construction going on at the castle. A Robin Hood gallery coming soon. So we'll probably have to come back and visit at some point, because there's caves and stuff that you can wander through. Today is just a quick visit to see what's what, and then we'll plan another trip to Nottingham at some point. Okay, this is the square in Nottingham. Hustle bustle. Don't quite know what, where and how, but yeah. This is us. This is a Nottingham Museum in front of us. I don't know if it's open or closed. Oh, there she is. She's by that. Looks like a statue of Nelson Mandela up there somehow. Alright, so there's a big ass building of the Alchemist. I don't quite know what it is. Right now we're just having a look around to see where we could possibly eat and use the toilet, because eyeballs are flooding. So yeah, Nottingham, a little bit different to the days of Robin Hood, I suppose. So here's the Theatre Royal. There's quite a few places all over the place to eat. We're just trying to find somewhere that's not going to break the bank. So we found a spot to have lunch, a Cuban restaurant called Together in Cuba. We've just placed our entire order with drinks and paid and everything online using a QR code. So we haven't even seen a waitress, but we've ordered our food and drinks and paid for it. And now we wait for our stuff to arrive. So quite an interesting concept. It's the way that everything goes in this place. Everything's contactless and app based and whatever, but yeah, quite a lekker spot we found here. Bit of an experience. Let's hope the food is what it's cracked up to be. And yeah, let's enjoy lunch.